Those of us who've been doing this a long time know that without proper governance, IT just gets buried. Just absolutely, it comes to a standstill. You end up with situations where you have 600 applications and 250 active projects and all that kind of stuff. But it's still amazing to me how many people I talk to that don't feel like they've set up good governance yet. Have you found that in your travels that governance is one of those things that we just struggle to stand up?
No, the answer is yes. And getting buried is a quite proper way to say it, Bill, because that is what happens. It is the classic problem of supply and demand. We recently went through an exercise here, hadn't done this before, whereby we looked at how the team collectively across the number of folks that work in technology roles are expending their time and effort. A large amount of time goes into keeping the trains running. As I say to people often, you buy the beast, you got to feed the beast. And sometimes that gets more and more complicated. And depending on how many beasts you have, that truly accumulates a lot. And then what you have left over is really the time available to assign to all the tactical stuff that people are coming and asking of you every day.
We would all recognize that it's important. Why is this hard for people to stand up?
One of the biggest challenges might also be at times the culture of the organization and the mindset about it. If it's done right, and we would be talking about shared leadership governance, meaning a group of people that collaborate, make decisions together at the senior leadership level based on principles that they agree to, that embody how the decisions will be made together based on our ability to fund and support technology and its best uses. It's cool when you see a place that has the collective act going on about it, because things just click differently. And let me use a Stephen M. R. Covey phrase this time. He wrote a book called The Speed of Trust. When you get to the place you have a culture of trust in that shared leadership kind of framework, the way that you can move is so much more fluid and obviously faster, because everybody does have that trust with one another. When you don't have the trust with one another, it's the converse. And so as long as everybody understands that the principles are about aligning to everybody's benefit and everybody wants to see that happen as a value system, I think shared leadership governance works really well. So that's the key to it.